Yeah, so it's like that, and then you would dip it, and you leave it in there for a little while, then it would turn it that color, and it was real popular back in, like, the 60s and 70s, which is why you always see people's, like, grandmas and your mom's pictures are always that
so
color.
that's why Rob knows about it, because it was popular in the 60s or 70s. It wasn't popular when Nick and I were growing up. Yeah, I'm gonna act like we are dumb because we don't know.
No, it's on,
no one
like
knows.
You said, it's on everyone's phone.
Everyone knows.
Look on your
has
effects
already
on your
died.
phone, you'll see sepia. Now, that was the thing. Is it pronounced sepia or sepia?
I say sepia, but I probably am saying it wrong, too. I have no idea. I'm just going to go with sepia. That sounds good.
That's what the world looks like right now, and it does smell like rotten eggs, too, so fuck it.
Man, Stockton looks like that definitely right now. I don't know how it looks totally in Sac, but Stockton has, like, that yellow tint outside.
Yep. It's pretty gross. And now Danny is contributing to it.
Thanks, Dan.
I'm in Lake Tahoe, motherfuckers. Nowhere near you.
You're like, I'm polluting the good air. Like, I'm not.
It's not
blue.
It's hella smoky today, man. It's not even good. All right, we should probably let Nick do his intro.
Sorry, Nick.
That's all right. We were recording, so the audience knows what fucking sepia tone is.
There we go.
It's apparently just Polaroid jizz, it sounds like. All right.
It's on out of you.
Welcome to the Gag On This podcast. Episode description, we'll have the show and guest social media, as well as our YouTube channel. Please subscribe and do whatever you can there. Post some awesome comments. Awesome comments, I said. You'll hear the episode 2 days before it is released. Website, gagonthispodcast.com. Email us if you want to be a guest, gagonthispodcast@gmail.com, although I have to book people that I haven't gotten back to. I'm an idiot. Like and follow our Facebook page, and that does it for the fucking intro. I am Big Nick. I am joined by the Italian Tahoe stallion that is Danny D.
Hey.
We got my Portuguese lover. That's right.
You said lover. That pretty bitterly.
Did I?
Yeah, say it again. Say it with like you mean it.
My Portuguese lover, Robert.
Long John Silva.
Yeah, Long John Silva. Fuck, that was a great one. Oh, still cracks me up. All right, Sharon can't make it. He's doing a storytelling class because apparently that is more important to him. But we know who the real gangsters are. I said
what?
We are joined by the hilarious Stockton, basically the Ansel Adams of Stockton, that is Gabriel Alexander.
Woohoo! Nice. Thank you so much for having me. I like that title.
Well, I mean, in going through your posts, you seem to prefer the black and white photography. First of all, how big into photography are you?
Really big. I do it. Lately I haven't gone out, but I used to not go at least a week without doing a full, 4-hour shoot, just going out and just shooting stuff. If it's not that, it's, I got kids, so they're always good to shoot. And I've been doing it since, I'd say about 2006, I believe. It was right before I transferred to the University of the Pacific. I needed an art class, and Delta had photography, and I took it and just kind of fell in love with it. I kind of always liked it. I was always into it, but never thought about actually doing it. And that's when I took it and just fell in love with it.
UOP, more of a dentist school? Or am I thinking of somewhere else?
No. It's great. They do
UOP
have
is in Stockton, and it's like one of the biggest universities.
University of Pacific, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They do have a dentistry. They do. I'm not sure. There's one in San Francisco, and then they have another school in Sacramento. I don't know if the Sacramento one is law, and the San Francisco one is dentistry, but it's one of those two. But mostly what people go to UOP for is pharmacy. It's a real big pharmacy school.
Cool.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. A lot of pills.
I was about to say that explains a lot about Stockton right there.
Right?
a lot of pills, man.
I don't like swallowing pills.
I don't think you like swallowing
it's
anything,
odorless.
Right?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
What?
Yes,
I don't.
Gabriel, believe it or not, there are women that do not like that.
Yeah.
I didn't say I don't do it. I just don't like it sometimes.
Like, if you do it, does it mean you have to be in the mood, or does it have to be like a birthday, holiday sort of thing?
No. You have to be like, fuck me well. And if you can do that, then all right. Okay. I'll compromise.
Wow. So you're depending that on. You would think that you would get the money shot if you fucked them well. You would think that would be like the cool thing. Like, yeah.
Well, I mean, for like next time, I'm not just going to do it the first time meeting you. Like, no, because you got to fuck me. And then maybe the second time, if you fuck me well the first time, then yeah, we'll go down that route. But I'm not.
Too much work.
You got to put a contract in between that. You're like, and then on the third day, you got to take me to my favorite restaurant.
That's why I'm single. That is why I'm
Get some
single.
stuff signed. Get some stuff signed.
I tried.
Last play by the fourth date.
Oh, I'll stay in it for that.
On me or you? It just kind of depends.
Whatever.
Rob. I know what you like. Man. Anyways, enough about me. Let's go on to Gabriel.
Well, I do want to ask what.
There's a bumblebee.
Oh, they don't sting. They're bumblebees. They don't.
They just turn into the Corvettes.
Yeah,
they turn into Camaros. Camaros, I mean.
Oh my God! I can't
Bumblebee
believe
was a bug.
Did you just make a Transformers joke?
He did.
Stupid.
No, he was. Bumblebee was a bug, a beetle in the beginning, but didn't it change to a Corvette or a Camaro or whatever?
I don't know. I couldn't watch it.
Yeah, no, that movie's stupid.
That movie's great.
Which one? They made like 7 of them.
They fight. I'm not trying to say it's going to be up there with like William Shakespeare as far as great literature, but to watch things blow each other up, that's awesome.
Yeah, no, we're talking about the movie Bumblebee with John Cena.
Oh, I didn't know.
Oh, well, it's a great movie.
But I know who John Cena is. I'll watch it just because of that.
There you go.
What's hilarious is they paid some actor big bucks to be the voice of Bumblebee, and he had 3 lines. And then after that, Bumblebee's voice box gets ripped out.
All right.
That's dope.
That's awesome. It's the easiest money I've ever made. That's awesome. Yeah.
I like it when I make easy money. It's easy.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, getting back to
the
Gabriel.
swallowing.
Yeah.
Whoa. Stop it. Knock it off, boys.
So, Gabriel, out of curiosity, those things behind you, are those cameras?
Oh, yes. These are older cameras that 2 of them shoot. Actually, all 3 of them would work, but they're more for. I collect cameras too. So this one right here is an old. Here, I'll get it.
That's a Polaroid.
Brownie.
This is an old Polaroid, but it was one from. It's not like the new ones that they go. It actually was one that my mom used back in like the 80s.
I have one of those too. It's fucking dope.
This one, you know what? This one's kind of cool right here. This one is an Argus 75. If you can see that.
Mm-hmm.
And so you put up the thing and you look at it from the top and you can kind of see your view, and that's how you kind of look down like this, and I could see a mirror image, and then I shoot it by twisting it. But the cool thing about this old camera is it's spring loaded, so you just need film. You don't need batteries to shoot.
Oh, cool.
Oh wow.
That's like the camera that fucking took that flag picture where all the army people are trying to put up the flag. Yeah.
Oh yeah, something like that. Definitely.
Now what's that brown one? That looks historic.
This one I would take down. It's like wrapped around something, but this is a Argus as well, and it's a spring load as well. It's a Argus. I believe it's a C45 or C44, and that's kind of like after they left that model, they kind of went into the more 35 millimeter road, and that's it. So all of those are besides the Polaroid, the other 2, those would come out black and white, an actual film, and you'd have to go into the dark room and roll it up and everything.
Yeah.
You know how to do that?
Take a picture of that corner because it actually looks like a pretty cool print. If you look behind you.
Oh, okay.
It looks like the corner of a print. That's what I thought it was because you got a frame. It looks like a frame around it.
No, yeah. It's kind of a tedious process. It's cool though. It's fun. So first off, when you get the film.
Oh no, I know how to do it. I mean, I know how to do it. I had to take photography in high school. I'm just wondering if you have a dark room at your house and you develop pictures. Like, are you like a weirdo like that?
No. So what I would do, if I could, I 100% would. My kids would fuck it up and then get chemical burns, and then I get in trouble.
Yeah.
It'd be everything. So I would go to Delta, Selma King Delta, and they have like a 101 class there. So basically, you just go and it's basically you just pay for the room and the equipment they have, and you pay for like a semester, and you don't have any designated hours or times. So a lot of people,
really?
Yeah, and you could just go there and you could do your photography stuff there.
Oh, that'd be cool. That's a good idea. That's way better than trying to build a darkroom.
Yeah, I think they have it under fine art now. They don't any kind of photography is all digital. So if you were to do it, you have to look up under fine art.
I'm not gonna do it. It's okay.
She's like, liar. I've closed the door on school a long time ago.
Fuck you. I'm in school right now.
Are you?
Yeah, I just got done with real estate school.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I can read a book.
By the way, nice Stein, bro.
Oh, thank you so much.
You prepared so much for this, didn't you? You put on a long sleeve shirt. You have a Stein. Your area's all. No, he did. He did.
I thought you were talking about me, and I was like, no.
He's so excited.
I am. I knew we were going to hear about all of Danny D's dirty stories, and that always makes me
no. This is all about you, boo.
Well, this is about you, and then we're probably going to get into an argument about cuties a little bit later on for our random topics. I got dude. I just brought it up. I just brought it up because I got a pretty bad DM this morning. It was pretty intense.
What did they say? They're gonna come kill you or something? I've got some crazy DMs off some stuff too.
Have you now?
Yeah.
Have you really? People have had issues with you online? You don't say so.
I know it's weird. I'll make a joke or I'll comment, and some people will take the comment and just throw it down the football field and just make a big thing about it. And I'll be like, yeah, I was just joking, but okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good old Twitter.
Nick does that too online. It sounds like you two have linked up though. Aren't you two like Twittering together?
Yes, we are.
Oh yeah, dude. Yes. It's fun, man.
I'm glad I could bring you two together.
Aww.
Thank you.
Yeah, he retweets a lot of random facts, and then that's he had a pretty good one about medieval times. I forgot what it was.
Oh, yeah, it was like saying that in medieval times, most Europeans, or a huge percent of Europeans, were illiterate. So like the church, what they would do is show them actual pictures of hell and go, hey, you're going to go here if you don't listen to us. Then I posted, I think it said something like, so you're telling me that poor people in medieval Europe thought there was a worse place than medieval Europe?
So goddamn true.
I worked on that one.
What are your thoughts on social media as far as helping your comedy career? Because we've had a couple comics on here, and it sort of wavers in between yes and no.
You know what? I think it's good as long as you use it right. Like when I first got on, when I first started, I didn't even have anything, like literally nothing. I started all my social media stuff during the pandemic.
What?
The reason why is because my friend was like, dude, that's a way to get into like groups, to know about open mics, to know about, who's performing here, if there's a writing session, basically. So that's why I did it. And then I got on, and then you just get bombarded, like a whole stampede of bullshit just hits you. And then you kind of just ride the wave. You either get ran over or you grab the horn and you're just like, this isn't that bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think it's good. If you use it right, I think it's good. For me personally, I mean, I'm still, I've been doing comedy a little over a year. I don't count the pandemic because there's not been too many mics I've been able to get to during it. There's been a few. But for me, I think it's good. I like to just continuously put stuff on there. And my mind's fucked up. I think of weird shit and then I forget it. So it's a good way for me to just put my weird thought out there, and then I could go, oh fuck, I remember that. Yeah, grandmas are hot.
Excuse me.
I mean, we've all been
You
there.
can't just leave that there.
Whatever.
We've
But
all
I'd
had
like.
we've all had fantasies about fucking a prune or something.
Oh yeah.
We have.
Grandmas could be young.
That's true.
True.
That's true. That is true.
I mean,
I've never watched grandma porn. I've been interested,
lie.
but I'm dead serious. I'm just nervous to like have that in my search history, like in my.
just
I'll
start.
give
Don't
you
start
the-
with grandma porn. Start with like gilf. Just type in like gilf or mature. Type in mature and then build your wealth.
You'll see grandmas
up.
in the mature category.
Build up to the grandmas.
Yeah, and then you'll reach the pinnacle, which is Granny Tranny, which we watched on here once.
Wow.
Oh,
How
my
come every
God.
time we watch porn, I'm never here?
You were there. It was with no, you weren't. That was one of the beginning episodes. That's right. We had Al Schumann, and
We just stopped watching porn when I came on. That doesn't seem right.
I was looking for something completely different, but Granny Tranny popped up, and I had to click it.
Hey, you were there for
you
bubble
gotta
porn.
click it.
I wasn't there. I was not there that day.
She
I thought you were
left.
there for bubble porn.
She left.
I had a show.
Well, you were there.
I
At
had
the
to go
beginning
tell
of the show.
jokes.
Please explain to me what bubble porn is. I have no idea what that is.
Oh shit! It was Drew, right?
Yeah, Drew
Yeah,
Schaefer.
Drew Schaefer.
Yeah, Drew Schaefer. I guess he grew up Mormon, or in a Mormon area, and the big fun thing for them to do is they call it bubble porn. So you take like a picture, like you would see in a magazine, like for like a Bacardi ad, and you got girls in bathing suits.
Mhm.
And what they do is they black it all out, and they only put bubbles over the skin and the face and stuff, so it looks like they're naked. So they're not really naked, but you're just imagining that they are, because you can see their legs or their belly and their head. And I guess they wank it to that.
Holy God, I just feel like a demon right now to the porn I whack it to.
Me too. Like every time I watch porn, I'm like, I am not okay. I am not okay. Like I hate
Have
it
you
when
ever
guys are
tried to,
like, what kind of porn do you watch? And I'm like, you don't want to know. You do not want to know.
Have you ever watched porn, you're done, and then it's still playing, and you're just like, oh, this is disgusting. Like, how
Yeah.
could you?
Every time.
That's your brother's wife. That's your brother's wife, bro. What are you doing?
Every time.
That's your
I'm like-
stepdad. What's wrong with you?
That is not a way to bond with your stepson, lady.
It's not? Damn it.
I didn't know it was a guy at the beginning, but I didn't have to keep watching.
Or like sometimes like I'll get like real aggressive, like some of the porn I watch, like it will just turn into like something way too like rough that I'm not into, and I'm like, god damn it, like I'm like mid, then I gotta find a new porn, and it's ridiculous.
Oh, let me tell you something. As a straight male, what I hate, and for some reason it's just it was like targeting. Every time, like when you're watching a scene and you're into it, and right when you're about to, you open your eyes, and for some reason it's just the guy's ass or his face, and you're like, oh my God. And it like pushes the cum back into your nuts, and it hurts, dude.
That was so genuine. It hurts.
You put your thumb over it or something, or what? Are you blocking it?
I put my thumb over it, kind of like how you do with the water hose, and it
That's what I
Oh my
mean.
sprays.
god, no.
All right, this is not part of the topics I have listed, guys.
I didn't
So
even-
sorry. I'm so sorry.
We got Danny over there freezing.
Oh, okay, I didn't know if that was me or not. I was all like, am I good?
I'm on the fucking. I'm at a rich people resort. Their rich people have cheap Wi-Fi.
Did you see did you look out for the Tahoe Nessie?
I went out kayaking all by myself yesterday and today, and I didn't see anything, but it's.
I saw that. Did you have a life jacket on? You didn't have a life
No.
jacket on, huh?
No, I know how to swim.
Jeez, you're in the deepest ocean or the deepest lake in like the world, and
I
you're
don't give
just
a
swimming
shit.
around with no life jacket.
I'm a fucking mermaid.
Oh, so dumb.
I go to the
Drown
river
in
without a
foot of
life
water,
jacket.
man. It
I go to
doesn't matter.
the river without a life jacket on too. You see these are floaties. Built in. They float. I don't sink. I don't sink, Gabe. I don't sink at all. Float.
Everyone just thinks you're alive. Your boobs are just floating above water. Like, she's good. Like, where's her head
I
at?
walk on water, motherfucker. I'm not.
Yeah.
If I ever drowned because I drowned, I didn't just drown. You know, I went out.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Imagine us, Rob, Sharon, and I, when she says, if I'm going to go kill myself, I'm going to do it at the river. And then we see a Facebook post of, I'm going to the river, guys. We're like, what the fuck?
He's like, are you okay? Don't do it. And I'm like, no. I'll wait till the winter time. I'm not going to do it at the beginning of summer. Like, I still have a whole, season to go.
You're so brave.
I know, right? Oh, God.
Oh, man. I watch these creepy things on YouTube. And,
Shocker.
top 10 lists and shit about, like, Bigfoot and aliens and ghosts and all that. I love that stuff. But this one guy bought a house, super cheap, and him and his family were in there, and they wanted to tear out a wall to, like, redo a room or something, or make a room bigger. And when they did, there was the body of the previous owner who went missing.
Oh, my God.
And it wasn't like a murder or anything like that. She was, like, cleaning something in the attic, fell through, got stuck in between the walls, and she lived by herself, so she just stayed there and for years.
So I guess that got past the smelly stage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, nasty.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah. This lady that lived down the street from my grandma, and it was kind of creepy. Like, she would just have hella cats, and I'm pretty sure one of them died because her house smelled so fucking bad. Like, it died underneath the house, and it was just fucking gross as shit.
Oh.
It was so gross. So I could only imagine a body.
Especially they let out all the gases and everything too. Like, she probably ate Taco Bell before. Fuck.
Fucking stupid.
Fuck.
Well, she at least passed knowing that Taco Bell still had a fucking chicken quesadilla and a Mexican pizza, god damn it.
I know.
Hey. I signed the petition, and I don't sign a lot of things, and I don't vote. I don't do those kinds of things, but I did sign the petition for Taco Bell. Fuck you.
Do you know what we're talking about, Rob?
Your nation thanks you. Yeah, I know. It doesn't fucking matter to me. You can get diarrhea so many different ways there.
Look, we have it.
Hello.
Hi, Heather. That's Heather 2.
It's Heather too.
Yeah.
Hey, Heather, too.
But
Where's
you know what?
Heather 1?
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yes, Gabriel Alexander. He's a Stockton comic. Yeah.
What if she wants to watch? What if Jesus Christ.
She's watching.
Okay. We'll call you Heather 1 until Heather 1 walks up.
She's over. She's coming.
I've always been Heather 1.
Oh, shit. Battle of the Heathers. That was a good movie.
My 2 Heathers.
So, Gabriel, did you start comedy this year?
No. I started in 2019, but I didn't start going to do mics in Sacramento until maybe about 2000. Yeah. In the beginning of this year is when I started doing mics in Sac. We started doing
He's one of the guys that I met at Jessica Roberts' house.
Yes.
Well, yeah, I know his profile photo is at whatever fucking rundown bar that Rob did stand
the
up
one
in.
that I got. That's my favorite place to do a mic at. Shut up.
Hey, actually, you know what?
Place I did it.
That my profile picture actually that's on there. Danny's the one who took that.
Oh yes, I am.
Danny D took that.
Oh yes, I am.
Yes, I am.
Should have got Jessica to do it. She does better photos. Oh.
Right. I'm not good at photography. I'm better at comedy.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Fucking shots fired.
Shots.
You can't be good at
Bombs
everything.
let off.
Okay.
So Gabriel, give us the rundown of the Stockton scene, because really, as far as Stockton comedy goes, I know the Broken Comics, and that's pretty much it.
It's not even a thing anymore, Nick.
Yeah.
The Broken Comics actually broke up?
Yeah.
Oh, what a clever name.
Oh.
I know. We should steal it.
What is it? The self-fulfilling prophecy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Well, in Stockton, everything I knew was always like when I was younger, like in my 20s, I've always been into comedy. I didn't just like, you know what I mean? I've always been a huge fan since a kid. I've been to comedy shows all the time. Like I was just a big fan of it. But as far as Stockton, there would be little stuff here and there at like private events or the Blackwater Cafe, a few bars, things like that. But as far as like actual clubs that did comedy, the only places I ever knew of were Sacramento or Modesto. I know Modesto did stuff at the Fat Cat just because I went to go see comics there. I never performed there, but also we would get comics who came to like the Fox Theater, but that's like, you know, George Lopez would come there, Fluffy would go there, like, you know, big names would go there. That's it. But as far as Stockton, all I knew was just those little things, like a little private venue or just little open mics here and there, man. That's what I knew. Everyone was, you know, going up to SAC. Those were the two big comedy clubs are at. As far as I know there's what there's Punchline and Laughs there, correct?
Yes.
And then after, I don't know if there's any more than that, but I know other than that, though, when I got there, there were so many mics and so many different places do it. And then Vince's was doing, like, it was super cool. So I really do like the SAC scene. I'd like there to be more of a scene. We have a show the 26th down in Stockton. My friend just bought a bar, or bought a coffee house, turned it into a bar. And now it's going to be, she's going to let us have an outside show there, and possibly things open up in like 10 years. And then in 10 years, then we can actually have a show there.
Nice.
Maybe.
I'm actually, if you do put together that show, I'll come out and support.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
I was talking to Nick Michelson, and he said that he was going to do the show or whatever, so I'll come out and support that night.
Definitely. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And it's just that, like, Stockton could have it's weird, man. Stockton could have a comedy club. Definitely they can never have a nightclub. That's happened like 2 or 3 times, and that just ends. That ends. But I figure if there's no dancing, maybe it's the dancing that has
Maybe it's the people in Stockton.
It could be. It could be. We get a lot of knuckleheads from all over, but it could be. Here's the thing. In Stockton, I grew up in Stockton. A lot of those guys who are real, like, you would be like, oh, that guy's a gangster or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They don't leave their neighborhoods to go to a nightclub.
No, I know that because they're gangsters.
So like all the ruckus,
are fun people. Probably they're always like paranoid and worried someone's gonna shoot them, and you know. That's
why you never go to a house party. I never go to a house party in Stockton. That's why. Never house parties.
My friend just said that's why they have house parties, and you said I'll never go to a house party. Yeah,
for real. That was perfect. Right? But yeah, but as far as the Stockton scene, there's not really. I heard someone had opened up a comedy club, in South Stockton. I did not look up into it. I don't know if it's true because it's South Stockton, and I don't even go there. No offense to anyone who watches this and lives in South Stockton, but I just don't go there. Okay, well then I will never go because it's in South Stockton. No, so that's why. So I heard they had one. He was like, yeah, it's at this Mexican bar. As soon as I heard that, I was like,
oh, I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, I've been there. I performed there.
Did you? I heard about it. I didn't even go. I thought you had to be like a cocaine dealer.
I am.
Well, there you go.
I'm pretty gangster.
There you go. But here's the thing. Cocaine dealers love big boobs, so you were probably welcomed with open arms. Like, yeah, come on in. Get it on stage for us.
You make it sound like it's limited to only cocaine dealers.
Oh, I did make it seem like that. You're right. I think they're just like, yeah, like if I were to go, here's what I should say. If I were to walk in, they'd just shoot me in the face. Just for asking.
You want to know what? You look like that, and I look like this.
Oh, 100%. I agree with that.
Nick could walk in there, though. He's got a nice rack.
I do.
Ouch.
Oh.
I do. I could also play a mean Hispanic. So.
No, you can't. Let's hear your accent.
See.
Oh wow.
That was dead on.
Wait. Piñata.
That was dead on.
Hola, what do they say? Vato, hey.
Vatos locos forever.
I want some.
Hey, you know what? Hey, here, check this out. I'll tell you guys something. That's so crazy. I hear that a lot too. Like I'll hear like that's always like the kind of stereotypical sound or
It's the
accent
cheech
of
sound.
Mexicans. It's you know what that is? That's an LA, Southern California thing. Out in Northern California, the Mexicans get all mad in California if you say, "Oh, they talk like that," because that's like an LA thing, and they have this little
They're like
beef
vatos, man, because they're like total vatos, and they're
Well,
like they like squat down and they take the pictures with the khakis, and they're like, "What?"
Isn't that more Chicano? Isn't that what like the LA scene is like more Chicano?
I don't know. None of us are Mexican and live in LA, so I have no idea.
Hey, Holmes.
Hey, Holmes.
Dude, yeah, that's 100%. That's 100% LA, dude. That like the creased dickies with the fucking brim hats and the suspenders and the baseball jerseys with their last name on it. That's 100% LA.
Suspenders, though, I think it's kind of sexy. Like suspenders and like a wife beater, ooh, and muscles.
What? Oh, you just like what's his name? Benjamin Bratt.
Who?
Oh.
Oh my God! I know what movie you're referencing. No, she likes yeah, she likes American
Miss Congeniality.
Oh, fuck you. Benjamin Bratt. That is where I know Benjamin Bratt from. Thanks a lot, Rob. But no, fuck you.
He played a vato in a movie.
In Blood In, Blood Out.
There you go. That was.
I would never watch that.
And he has your look. He's a tall badass. He's ripped. He was fucking slacks with suspenders and a white beater. He's literally everything you just described. You got to watch it.
He's dreamy.
Does he have a Boston accent too? Let's just throw it all together.
A Boston accent?
Oh my God. I want to hear that. I'd love to hear a Mexican guy with a Boston accent.
I'd love to hear a Boston guy say, "I weigh."
Guys, I'm going to make it to Boston one day and I'm never going to come back.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
They still have mob out there. You'll probably be dead.
I'd probably
around talking all that shit. Winter Hill Gang's just going to fucking knock you one.
You're going to end up being a decoy. So. You end up being a decoy in a bank robbery.
Well, okay.
They're like, "Hey, Danny, come over here. Act like you're making a deposit." You're like, "I don't even bank here." They're like, "Just go in."
I'm totally down with some dirty shit. It's cool. It's fine. It's fine.
Not me, man. I am not big enough for prison. Fuck that.
Oh, I'm not either. That's why I'm good at it. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I would cry. I would just cry if I had to go to jail. I would just cry. I wouldn't even know what to do. I would like just go insane, I think.
I'd be a pincushion.
Oh, me too. I'm not big. I'm not a big guy either. So even if I tried to act hard, I'd end up having to fight someone who's been in there for like 12 years and like just lifts up people for like, he just has one guy here, and he just lifts them all day long. That's his weights. And he's just going to say,
jail prison, I think I'd be all right.
Oh my God, you would. No, they'd be running trains on you left. You'd have you'd have no more body fluids at all.
They're not known for consent in prison.
So. Yes. That's not one thing. Yeah, that's not one of the parts.
Yeah, politeness is not synonymous with prison.
Little like cage.
Everyone wait your turns.
I can give them their oh my God.
We're doing it by cell block.
Ref numbers from like a hat and be like, "All right, tonight we have," and then they could come and I could look at them and be like, no, sorry. Be a little rough.
No, they'd be the type of people like, "I see 3 holes, 2 hands, and 2 feet. Let's get about 6 people on this motherfucker."
Yeah.
That's exactly what they would do.
Especially because I want to go.
No. The prisoners have benefits. I would be there.
Okay.
I don't want to be there for the prisoners. I don't know. I could anyways.
I was working on a bit. I was working on a bit where instead of, they all say your first day, beat the shit out of the biggest guy in the yard. And because on my podcast, I do a thing of the bad dad. And a lot of times they get dad and son that get arrested at the same time for doing stupid shit. And I was thinking, who would be more intimidating in jail? A guy that beats the shit out of the big guy or the guy that raped his own dad in prison?
Ooh.
I wouldn't fuck with that, dude.
Yeah. I wouldn't either.
Oh my God!
But
what if they just
based
all
on the
start
fact that I got no laughs? I think I may have to walk away from that.
I think it's because it's too deep. Because we were all like, "That is a goddamn good question."
Yeah, we all started thinking about it. I was like, I literally saw a guy fucking his dad, and just like the orange suit inmates all standing around in a circle, and they're all just like looking like this guy's crazy. Like, wow,
you
like
never got me that Tonka truck I wanted. You were never there for me to play catch with, dude. How do you
Never
like
told
it?
me you loved me.
You never told me you love me. How do you like this, dude? I love you. Oh my God.
you only gave me $11 on my birthday, you son of a bitch.
Why did you leave and never come back? I found you.
And then,
there.
as the dad, do you just take it because you're
Yeah,
looking out
you
for your
try.
kid?
Well, you already are.
It
taking
depends on how big he. I don't know.
No, but
I don't
you
know.
know,
That's not a dad. I'm not a dad. I don't get to answer that.
Well, here's what I think. If you're the type of dad to commit a crime with your son, then you're probably a shitty dad. So you probably would fight back and end up fucking your son.
I thought you were gonna go the complete opposite. Like you're the type of dad to take it in the ass.
Yeah. It could be someone else's dad, I guess. You know.
no, that's got to
No.
be your own because
Yeah, it
that's
has to
where
be
the
your
crazy
own.
comes in.
Yeah,
Are
the
you trying
crazy.
to make a joke about this, Rob?
I'm,
All right, I gotta
I'm
put the
working
joint
on
down.
it.
I'm sorry. I gotta put the joint down.
Why?
Focus.
Are you on the legal? Is it legal in Nevada?
Yeah.
Do
Yes,
I ask
it
those
is.
questions, Rob?
Yes,
Is
it is.
it is legal in Nevada?
Yes, it is.
It was legal in
Oh.
Nevada before it was legal in California.
And
California? Oh, I didn't
either
realize
way,
that.
Rob, do I ask questions like, "Is this legal?"
No. It was mainly just because you're outside, and I'm like, okay.
Oh yeah,
Are they
I'm
not?
outside. There's people staring at me. I don't give a shit. I don't fucking care.
Okay, I know
She
this.
hits
They're
a
all
meth
screwed.
pipe in public, and she's just like, "Oh, this is bad, really? Okay."
Oh, this is bad. You should see what I did yesterday. I'm just
They're the bad chicks who smoke weed like at the kids' playground, and everyone's like, "Hey, you can't do that." They're like, "Hey, fuck off, Billy."
Oh, I'm not even gonna say what I'm gonna say. No. It's all full of alcohol, by the way.
Okay, I figured.
But I won't swallow your load.
No water in there, sir.
Oh, she left.
Oh, what the fuck,
I think I went too far.
Gabriel? How dare you?
Yeah.
All right. So I mean, she's gone. So we can talk about what men talk about, which is the status of our prostate.
Yeah. Oh, I'm nervous about that age.
What age is
there.
that?
40 is when you have to get checked, right?
Don't they have
Big
blood
deal.
work now? Can't you get blood work for
Oh.
your prostate, Rob?
I don't know. I'm disappointed if I don't get the finger in the ass. So
Oh man, that hurt. I sneezed and then you made me laugh at the same time. Like that went into my brain, dude.
I have I make a point of finding small doctors with little hands, and we're good.
Dude, I used to do this bit, and I would talk about how like, oh man, I just turned 35, or I'm turning 35. This was last year. I'm turning 35, and I'm nervous about my 40th birthday. And I was like, it's not because I'm turning 40 or anything. It's because you have to get your prostate checked. So I do it where I go and I tell my mom, like, man, I'm nervous about turning 40. I'm gonna get my prostate checked. And she goes, what? She goes, why are you so nervous about it? That's a good thing. Like, you get it checked. Like, that's important. And I was like, no, it's not that. Just, I don't want the doctor's 2 fingers in my ass. And then my mom goes, what? 2 fingers is a party, dude. 4 is when you're going to start asking questions. Quit being a bitch.
Oh man, that's like Bobby Slayton used to have a bit about. He's all pissed off about a finger in the ass, and he's like, we call gay guys, weak and pussies, and they take a big dick. I can't take a finger.
Yeah. That's true.
They're
That's
the manly
true.
men.
Dude, I saw I reposted something on Twitter. I can't remember who said it. It was like someone else reposted someone else's post, and it said all these guys out here be homophobic as fuck, but yet they go and play video games and they always design their perfect male character.
I did see that one. All right. I don't know what happened with Danny.
That made me laugh, dude.
So we'll just get into the ever popular Inside the Comic Studio.
Brilliant.
Thank you. Okay, before we get into it, with our new graphic, by the way, we'll have an awesome graphic.
Ooh.
Yeah. No Coke, though. It was too difficult for me to Photoshop the Coke.
Yay.
I bet her thing died. I bet that's why she couldn't do it, but she's back.
Oh
somewhere.
my god.
There she
I told
is.
you the battery is gonna die.
Yeah.
I thought I offended you.
Oh yeah, you did.
All right.
Every day.
Okay.
Yeah, of all the things we've said on here, Rob, you're probably the low on the totem pole as far as saying something that would offend her.
Aside from fucking your dad in the ass in prison.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was just a very deep philosophical. Oh, what a nice freeze for Danny.
I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know what to do. I still want to live my life and do this podcast.
It's just great to get your freezes because they're, as you put it, not the most appropriate to post. Like right there, that one's great.
I can't see it.
I'm so upset.
Oh, I hear it.
So, Gabe, before we get into our little segment, plug your social media.
You can see me at, let's see, I just wrote it down. I always forget these things. I apologize, guys. I should have had this thing out.
Should we come back to
But
you?
obviously, yeah, that's fine. Go ahead. I have it here somewhere.
Okay, Danny.
You can find me actually live telling jokes on Saturday.
Did she forget or did she freeze?
She
froze,
froze.
and it was the best because it was like she was having a mini stroke.
I'm not gonna talk anymore. Fuck you guys.
No,
No,
you gotta plug your
you
shit.
This is all I heard was, we're going to have this good show this same.
All
All
right,
right,
Danny.
am I still frozen?
No, you're
No.
good.
Okay, this Saturday, Pinrin, go to my Facebook page. You can find me at radchick4 ever. Also, I created an OnlyFans page, and you guys should go and subscribe because it's like super cheap, and I'm your friend.
And she froze again. Yeah, she has an OnlyFans page. It'll be in the show notes, and I also tweeted it out. I tagged somebody who I think would be right up your alley.
Ooh.
Ooh, look at you.
Is that good? Look at these
Perfect.
fucking 1954 graphics.
Okay, so let me read it for the audio. No, hold it up. Let me read it for the audio listeners. Twitter is at G_Alexander209. That's the area code for Stockton, in case you guys didn't know. Instagram, GA_comedy209. And then what the heck? Music?
That's TikTok.
Oh, you got a TikTok?
I love TikTok.
All right.
I can't help it, man.
If you're one of the heathens that has a TikTok, at Gabriel_Alexander209.
Yes.
And then what show do you have coming up, Gabriel, that you said?
We have a show. It's we have a comedy show September 26th at 8 p.m. It's a Saturday, and it's at Hype Bar and Grill in Stockton, California. In the good part, by the way. I have to throw that out there.
Okay.
All right, Robert.
Get my side project, Stand Up Dads podcast. I do that with my buddy Mike. Nick was just on it last week. What the fuck we talked about, is it okay for your kids to see you naked? Check that one out. I had a lot of fun on that one.
Yeah, so did I. That's good.
We have a website, stand-up-dads.com. I got a blog that I just put some crap on the other day. It's a story about when I worked at suicide prevention and this guy that would just toss me ideas on how to do it, and I would just shoot him down. And anyway, check it out. It's more uplifting than prison rape.
I imagine the guy's like, no, you gotta work to save their life, and Rob, you're like, no, that's not what we're here for.
The guy, I was there for 2 years, and for the entire time, he would just run these ideas by me, like, I'm going to wrap my head in Saran wrap. Okay. Shit like that.
That's not a bad one. All right.
So it was the guy calling you.
That was the guy calling me.
Oh, okay. It wasn't a worker that was like, hey, let me run something by you.
No. It was
Okay.
It was a client that would call, and it's just
Your voice is so soothing. All right. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay.
we had a guy that made love to the Embarcadero Freeway. Shit like that.
Oh, that's nice.
I mean,
I couldn't work at a suicide hotline. I'd be like, just fucking do it. Quit calling me.
The majority of the calls are not suicides. They're just lonely.
Like, sack up,
yeah,
son.
So call me for $1.89 a minute to talk to you. Yeah, I'm not going to do it for free.
And they'll off themselves when they get the bill.
That's fine. No, you have to prepay. You have to fucking get the bill. I'm not going to send you a bill. I don't trust men. Like they're going to pay for services provided.
Hey, is that like, do you work for a company or is that like an independent contractor style, like a WWE kind of style? Like, you know, if you try to leave, they're going to be like, if you try to leave, they're going to be like, we own the name Danny D. Like,
no, I work for myself.
Oh, okay.
I pay a company to market me. So, and I pay a company to keep my phone number anonymous too. So.
Oh, that's nice. That's good.
Yeah, these weirdos don't need my phone number.
No, they don't. No, they goddamn don't.
No.
Have you ever accidentally met someone? Like in person?
It wasn't
from
an
that?
accident.
Or
God
maybe
damn it, Gabriel.
I'm just asking.
Yes.
That's in my head. I'm just like,
yes.
How awkward was that?
It's awkward every time we hang out. Depending. I mean, it's kind of like a Tinder date. I don't know. If you're hanging out with a stranger.
Oh no, I didn't mean like, did you ever go meet up with them? I mean like at a show and some guy was like, oh man, you were really funny. And you're like, oh fuck, I know that voice. That's fucking.
Oh, no.
Barry.
The closest thing I've gotten to that is I guess he's still a friend. I'm more of an acquaintance now. But at one point in time, him and I were very good friends. And he would call me, and I would give him like minutes for free. And then that was it. So.
Or David.
It was not David Thorne. It was not David. It was not David.
All righty. Follow me on Twitter at the Big Nick J. It is popping over there, as we will discuss in just a little bit. Okay, so have you listened to the podcast before, sir?
Yes, I have.
Have you really?
Yeah. I watched the one with Tom Baum and then Mikey Winfield.
Nice.
He's a D&D fan. That's cool.
All right. Well, Inside the Comic Studio is brought to you by Seattle Gummy Company. When you need to be alert and focus fast, Mocha Shots high energy gummies work 5 motherfucking times faster than coffee and at half the price. Starbucks suck it. The combination of active ingredients improves focus, enhances cognitive performance, enhances your bedroom performance. I'm going to add that in there because I believe it does. Reduces the jittery side effects of caffeine so you can get shit done anytime, anywhere. Vitamin B complex boosts performance. Only 5 grams of sugar per gummy. Use promo code GAG15 and save 15% off your entire order. Okay, so you know how Inside the Comic Studio works. So first question is, first joke that landed well.
First joke that landed well was I have a joke about having to cook for my kids after my divorce. And usually ladies get that joke more. So basically the joke was about, since I'm divorced, like when you're married, you guys have to share a bunch of stuff, right? Like as far as chores.
So they say.
Yes, yeah. So when I was divorced, when I got divorced, I had to start doing everything on my own, right? So I just found out, because I was married for 11 years, I found out that I can't cook. And I told my kids, every time I cook for my kids, I end up sounding like a girl who's mad that her boyfriend won't go down on her. Because I end up saying the same stuff all the time. Like I cook the food, I serve it to my kids, and I end up saying the same two things. Like, look, you don't have to eat it if you don't want to, but you don't have to make that face when you look at it. Then I just end up getting mad and finishing it off myself.
Nice.
Oh, Danny D, we lost again, so she'll be back whenever the fuck she gets back. All right. Second question is, favorite thing about your local comedy scene?
I think I just think the people that I've met, it's like a hit and miss. I think as far as the local scene in like my own city, it's just the comics itself, just them trying to just the hustle behind it, them trying to put on shows and trying to create the scene itself. I think that's my favorite part of it. So just the comics and us trying to build a scene. Sacramento, I call that my local scene too, because I go up there as much as I can. And a lot of my friends who are comics are from Sacramento. I just love it because it's a big city, man, and they love comedy out there, and there's always mics. You know what I mean? Like here in Stockton, it's almost like an open mic. You got to plan for it like it's a damn show. Out in Sac, you could just call someone up on a Tuesday and go, hey, is there a mic? They're like, yeah, come down to, you know. So I think that's what I like about it.
All right. Now, the opposite of that, one thing you dislike would like to see changed in your local scene.
An actual comedy club would be cool, man.
Yeah, you hear that, Stockton?
Damn you, Stockton.
Get rid of your Stockton fucking Thunder or Heat, whatever they call them now.
Oh, my God. I was a parking attendant during college when they were, I think they changed their name. They're not even called the Thunder anymore. They're called the Heat now.
Yeah.
But I used to have to work that parking garage. Oh, my God. People were so into that like it was the NHL. It was crazy. And they lost all the time, I think, too. I don't remember them winning anything.
Well, when you're a farm team for a shitty NHL team, I mean, that's bound to happen.
I think you shouldn't be able to have a damn hockey team if it doesn't snow in your area. That's weird.
I agree with that, for sure.
Oh, it's a ghost. No, it's just Danny.
I'm on a hot spot now, so it's fine.
Okay, good. No more freezing.
Nope.
All right. Favorite local comedian?
Oh, man. Yeah, that's a hard one because I have a lot. One that I've seen, I'm just gonna go because there's so many comics who are still considered like open micers that I think are hilarious. But I'm just to make it easier, I'm just gonna go with ones that I've seen out in Stack. So I'll go with Mikey. I like Mikey. It's just like a tie between Mikey and DJ.
Oh, I love both those guys.
Yeah, dude. DJ's super cool. Mikey's cool too. I'd say it both because they're both from Sac, right?
Yeah. DJ lives in Vegas now, and
yeah. He does live in Vegas now, but he is
around.
from Sac. Yeah. So.
Yeah, Mikey's
so
cool. Mikey's cooler because he actually agreed to come on the fucking podcast, unlike some other people.
Oh, do you? I can get DJ.
Well, hey, he doesn't fucking answer my shit, so go for it.
All right, I gotcha.
All right, lastly, advice to new comedians, sir.
For me, for something that I learned, watch. Don't get too scared. I remember my first open mic, and I went, especially in Sacramento. I remember my first open mic in Sacramento, and it was maybe. I can't remember how many people were there, but all the comics on there were so good with timing, and they were good with their. And I got kind of like intimidated, like son of a bitch, like this is how good they are at the open mic level. Like I need to quit. I suck. But then I got into the game more, and you learn that it's a lot of practice and it's a lot of timing. I would say just get your timing down. Don't be intimidated. Go up there. Everybody was a beginner, and not just listen to the actual jokes, like try to find your own voice, but watch how people interact with the crowd. Watch, they're pausing, watch their stage presence, how they hold the microphone. That was so embarrassing my first time. My first couple times I held the microphone too low and the DJ had to tell me to raise it up. And I was like, I just felt like a kid in like third grade reading his paper. Like you read your paper in front of the class and you get all nervous and the teacher's like, speak up, honey, speak up. And you're like, and you just shit yourself.
I always popped a boner. So.
Too bad no one noticed.
That's
I know, isn't that a shame?
That's because I tuck it in the waistband like a gentleman.
No, you don't. It's not that long.
Oh.
Mine won't reach the waistband.
Yeah. No.
All right, so Gabriel, we are bringing back random topics again.
Yay.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, it's just more work for me. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you fucking delegate some shit and I'll help out, motherfucker? You don't. You just
I used to send
exclude
you random
me.
topics all the time.
Yeah,
You
submit.
exclude me all the time, Nick.
Well, submit any random topics next time. I mean, I got a couple good ones here.
Okay.
I'm
I
good.
sent you
Let's
the
go.
butt sunlight thing months ago.
Yeah, that was great. Absorbing the energy of the sun through your butt. But anyways, we digress.
Oh, that's awesome.
So there's two things we can talk about. One is I posted something on Twitter and I got some good feedback, and I'm really curious your thoughts on my belief that good shower sex does not exist at all. Or
Okay.
we can talk about cuties and that insanity.
What insanity with cuties?
Do you know
Oh.
Cuties the film?
Let's talk about shower sex because no one knows what you're talking about except for me. I actually do know this time.
About
It's an
cuties?
overly sexualized like show for like 10-year-olds, and they're like prancing around and nothing, and like Netflix is putting it on, and it's like, dude, with all this child shit, I don't.
Yeah, so
Talk about
Well, it's
basically,
shower
like-
sex.
I always feel weird about that one. I'm not saying I'm for it or anything like that, but at the same time, when people watch that, they're so like shocked. I think it's just the timing of it. Because have you ever seen like a beauty pageant in Texas? I
Why the
can't
fuck would
see
I
it
watch
any
that?
fucking. You know what I
I
mean?
don't
I
think a
can't see
3-year-old
it.
should wear lipstick.
No, yeah, that's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
this stuff has been happening. You know what I mean? And people are just
Oh yeah.
yeah. So, but no, we can do the shower one. The shower one seems fun because I started thinking about that.
Rob, just to give you a little snippet of how insane people are getting on Twitter, all I put was, if Cuties on Netflix bugs you, you don't have to watch it. Exercise some choice in your goddamn life. And then I woke up to this DM.
Ooh, let's hear it.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
great. Yeah, a fat, disgusting white guy is defending Cuties and supporting pedophilia. Why am I not surprised? Hold on. You will always be a disgusting, perverted, filthy human being no matter what you or your people label yourselves. Now, this was great because I think this is their gotcha moment, but it failed. He put in parentheses, you call yourself a producer, LOL. And I was like, I think that's his gotcha moment, like producer.
Oh,
Liar.
gee.
Yeah,
How do you
apparently
show
I'm a
your
fat,
face again?
disgusting white guy defending
Oh
pedophilia.
man.
God damn.
Do I need to go
I-
beat someone up for you? Like, seriously, I know a couple guys from Stockton that'll help me. I'm
No,
sure
this-
Dave knows some.
This was
I
an air.
definitely know. I definitely know people. It's always good to know people like that. I know that's shitty, but it's always good
It's
to have
always-
someone like that. We're getting close to the
My dad-
apocalypse, man.
My dad said it's all about the people you know. It's not about what you know. It's about who you can network with. So I know people in all kinds of facets of life.
Well, do you know anybody in
See?
Saudi Arabia? Because apparently that's where this person is from.
Ah,
Because most of their tweets were in Arabic, which is funny because they sent me one in
Wow.
English.
I do have a passport. I guess I could travel. But what a fucking... Oh, this is why I don't tweet.
That's what I woke up
It's
to
so
this morning.
mean. It's
That
so
is mean.
You know what's
And
funny?
what you said is true. You don't have to fucking watch it.
I still kept. Oh, I was getting into it with people. Oh,
I know
it's
you
so
were
great.
because you fucking love it.
Someone, I saw something too. I got reamed for something. I didn't even like the comment or anything. I got reamed for something too. Some guy that I know, I don't want to say his name, but another comic I know, he posted a picture, and it got big. Like people were like reposting it, and like, you know, we're in this cancel culture. They love to be like, look, this guy's a fucking, you know, let's like call his job and fucking tell his grandma and shit. He posted a picture of, I think, a
You
paraplegic.
can't say what you cannot say what the picture is without, because everyone will know. Just
Oh,
keep it
okay, that's
general.
true.
Keep it
Yeah,
general.
so he basically had a picture making a joke about someone with a disability. And people were going off and yelling and like, you're sick. How could you do this? And how could you do that? All I said with the picture, I didn't take sides. I just said, look, I said, either block. I said, you could block him. I said, you're making more out of it, trying to tell him how you feel. He obviously doesn't give a shit. I said, just block him and don't do it. And I told this guy, like, you keep reposting this picture to point out to everybody, look at this, but if it's so bad, why do you keep reposting it and putting it out there? I said the part of freedom of speech, which is the shitty part, is you can't cherry pick what's free, what you're allowed to say, and you can't. If it's freedom, it's everything. And then, you know what I mean? Like, you can't just, you use
get
logic.
into a lot of internet fights then, because I thought you were talking about something different.
You use logic on Twitter. That's the first big no-no, sir.
Yeah, you're not allowed to be
I know.
logical.
But that's the thing, you know what I mean? It's like, it's freedom of speech. You can't just go, oh, well, this is
No,
okay.
only
but
I can
that's
have
not.
freedom of speech. You don't get freedom of speech. Only
Yeah,
me.
you know what I mean? And I was trying to explain to everyone, I was like, look, I'm not saying I'm for it or against it. All I'm saying is everybody has the right to be shitty, and everyone has the right to say what they want. If we start telling people you can't say this, even if it is bad and bad morals, bad taste, whatever, if you tell them they can't say that, then what's the next thing? Then we're going to go, well, we don't like
Then
this.
they're
we
going to
don't
make
like
us
this.
wear masks outside. They're going to tell us we have a curfew. They're going to tell us we can't do fucking things. They're going to tell us to close our businesses.
Okay,
What else are
shower
they gonna
sex.
do?
Fucking-
Yeah, no, you
Jesus.
Like, I got you,
These are
buddy.
She's like,
No,
and then,
you know what I mean?
eventually we're
I've been doing
sacrificing
a lot of
babies.
acid lately. And thinking, and I just, we can have a different conversation later. Let's talk about shower sex. Let's get
Yeah.
it wet.
Okay, yeah, let's talk about
Yeah.
shower sex, because I was thinking about that. And
Before we move on, though, if you're listening, go watch Cuties. Great film. Great film.
it's a documentary about little oranges.
Oh, my God. Great film. Cinematography. Mwah. Oh, my God. If people actually listen, that would probably cancel us. Just me saying that. Okay. So, yeah, shower sex. So I was thinking.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, when's the last time you had shower sex?
Well, that's what I'm going to get into.
Okay.
Every time I've tried, I have not come across anyone that is in perfect proportion to me to where good shower sex exists. Now, I think the good shower sex, if you're standing, doesn't exist at all. You can have it. It's just not going to be good. Have you guys had good shower sex where you're standing? I'm not talking about those disabled ones where you can sit. I mean, that's easy. But
You're assuming that I've had good sex.
Sorry, I went out on a limb there, didn't I, Rob?
You know, oh man,
I'll let
I'm
you go
easily
first.
look. Okay, I do it because it's there, and like when I was married, I think that was the last time I had shower sex, and it wasn't even really like, oh, let's go do it in the shower. It was just like, it was kind of like, the kids are asleep and we don't want to be loud. Let's go in the shower kind of thing. But it is an awkward thing. It is awkward, especially like.
If you have one shower head, it's horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It is awkward. And on top of that, I get distracted easy. So like, if like, say you're doing it from the back and then you hear the water slapping and it makes that sound, it's like, you're just like, and then I pay attention to that. And then it just seems like not comfortable, or you have to fuck up. Like I always feel like I'm like on my tippy toes. Like all the girls I date are bigger than me. All the girls are bigger than me. You know what I mean? I'm not a big guy.
How
So I
tall are
gotta
you?
stand
You're
on
like 5'8".
I'm 5'7".
Okay, well, what are you dating? Monsters? Like that's really tall. Like
Fucking hey, Danny.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. You love tall chicks?
I love monsters. I love monsters. Oh,
I love
chicks, tall
monsters
chicks too.
Yeah.
No, but it's.
I love Danny.
But here's the thing.
Like,
Here's the thing.
What are you dating? Monsters?
Like
I
a
know.
lady is supposed to be between, like 5'1" and 5'6". I don't know. I don't fucking know. I was raised wrong.
No, well, here's the thing. Even if I date a girl my height, right? That doesn't necessarily mean that my dick is gonna be at the same level as her vagina all the time. So
I know
it's
how
like
sex works.
I know, so I still got to stand on my tippy toes. So that's why.
Yeah,
that's
because
why
you're trying to get movement, force. Yeah, I know how sex works. I've had it a time or two.
No, well then the shower water drips on you, and it seems like more of a chore than actually fucking.
Mm-hmm.
So you say no. You say you don't have good sex at all, Rob. Have you ever even
No,
had
I'm
shower
not saying
sex?
that. Yeah,
I've had
it's
shower
not
sex.
Pleasant. Yeah. It's always one of those things you do when you're first going out with somebody. But then
Right.
after, because it's new, it's like, hey, because you're christening every room. Let's do it in the kitchen. Let's do it in the bedroom. Let's do it in the bathroom. Let's do it in the office. Let's do it here. And then
Do it in grandma's bed.
No.
And then 2 weeks later, you're like,
Mm-mm.
But
Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoy I think, you know what? I think foreplay in the shower is better than actual sex in the shower. Like if you could do if you have the house, you do foreplay in the shower and then lead out, perfect.
It wasn't your turn. You already said no.
So I'm sorry. Okay. You're right. You're right.
Gabriel, I love how you went there's foreplay in the shower that I like.
Right. Good old bowling ball.
But yes, no, the Gabriel succinctly put it. It's a chore and you have to fuck up.
Okay. All right.
And I've dated monsters. I've dated, I guess.
There's no way you dated a chick taller than you. You dated a chick taller than you?
No.
You're like 6'1".
No, but in your, I guess, frame of what constitutes a lady, I've dated monsters, apparently.
I was just.
No, I'm just
What do you
giving you
want?
shit. But no,
Vacation.
Plus you gotta, logistically, you got to figure it out. Okay, put your foot up over here. Okay, now, okay, let me scooch down a bit. All right, nope, got a cramp. Okay, let's move. And that's pretty much all it is. Danny, from a woman's perspective.
Shower sex is horrible unless there's two exceptions. There's two exceptions. One, the guy can pick you up, which is amazing, and then he can fuck you against the shower wall. That's hot. Number two, foreplay is way better in the shower. No, fuck shower. Sex. I don't like water sex at all. I love being in the water. So, it's quite a dilemma for me. I want shit to get wet on their own, not in the water. And most people only have one shower head. I don't like being cold and then just wet, but not no. Fuck no.
I feel you.
Well, and that's another thing. What if the woman wants a really hot shower and you're like, I prefer.
I hate it when I'm taking a shower and motherfuckers jump in. Get out. I didn't invite you. You could come in after me. Don't we're done.
How cordial of you. That's nice. Nice.
It depends on the guy. I'll walk you to the door like a gentleman.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I've even been known to walk gentlemen to their cars and, say goodnight.
Oh, what a lady.
You're so sweet.
I know.
Dude, no, that makes sense. That's actually a really good point about the shower temperature, because my ex would take showers so fucking hot. She'd be steaming afterwards, and I'm like, what did you do? Just fucking set the dirt on fire?
Do. Yeah, she felt bad for, she's melting away her sins.
She had a lot of them.
You look like you've been hurt by a woman or two.
Well, the first one was my mom, and then after that, they just kind of they're just collections.
Oh, quit saying the right words, Gabe. Quit saying the right words.
I'm trying to find the one that's going to be just like her. You know what I mean? I keep finding these ones who are sort of like her, but.
Gabe,
so when I met Gabe.
Hold on. Gabe, do you have a wife beater?
Stop it.
Wife beater?
Knock it off.
No, I don't, because I don't look sexy in it. I look like the neighborhood mechanic.
All right. Second thing, do you have an Ed Hardy t-shirt?
Oh my God. If I was Italian and I lived on the Jersey Shore, probably, but no.
Yeah, baby. I love a good Ed Hardy shirt or hat.
Lend him your hat, Nick.
Yeah.
No. Gabe already, without saying too much, let's just say, when I met Gabriel at another comic's house, I was like, who are you? And I was like, fuck, you're a 209 boy. God damn it. And then I was like, you're the perfect specimen for douchebag that I like. You're bald, you have a beard, you're, you think you're funny, and I know you're not. Just all kinds of stuff.
Very true. Very true.
I tell Gabe all this to his face. It's fine, or over Facebook, because he never actually wants to hang out. That's fine. I'll get him.
I'm potent, man. I'm scared I'm going to get you pregnant.
There's nothing going on in here. I'm fixed, but I can't have sex with regular people now. I fucked above my pay grade now. I don't
Yeah,
know
she-
if you
Oh,
boys-
that's right. You won't have fun.
Shh.
Yeah, she fucked an
I
angel
would
that
not
had
fuck
fallen
you.
from heaven.
No, I wasn't going to say who. I know who. I wasn't going to say the name. What I was going to say is, I think me and you, if me and you were to have sex, we should have just did it first time, maybe second time we saw each other. Now it's been pumped up so much. Trust
Yeah,
me.
we can't
You'd
now.
see my.
You would say some stupid ass
No,
joke.
you just see my dick and you'd be like, this was not worth the wait. That's exactly what would happen.
Oh, I guaranteed I would say that. Guaranteed.
Yeah,
Not
you
like-
So we're,
but
put
like
the
when
words
I,
on a
when I
early
first
enough, right, Gabe?
Yeah.
when I first met him though, I was like, God damn it, you would be like, you're like on my hit list. And then I got to know him, and then I was like, never mind. Now I see why you're single. Cool. You're just a giant tease.
son of a bitch.
It's fine. Oh God, this is why I should not drink and do podcasts.
This is why you should drink and do podcasts a lot.
Yes, he said this is why
Never.
you should.
Definitely more gregarious now that you're not on mushrooms, just in your own head.
I'm trying to be on something always.
Dude,
think
I
they have-
haven't taken shrooms since I was 17, man. I kind of want to. Super bad.
Well, you know where to go then, apparently.
Well, don't talk to these two. They don't know.
No, I do.
Follow the mushroom
I've
man.
done it, but yeah, go to her. She's your supplier for everything.
Oh, that was a good freeze face right there.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Print
perfect.
that. Screenshot.
Yeah.
Screenshot,
Gabriel, you finally
screenshot.
see it?
Yeah, I saw. She just made this like this.
Get
Oh,
that.
man.
Ah,
Boo.
Damn it.
Yeah,
All right.
fuck you guys. Quit talking shit.
Does anybody else have a random topic? Otherwise, we will probably end. Anybody?
Do you think we're living in a simulation?
Yes.
That's a drug talk.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
That's a drug talk.
one
We are
of
not in
those
the
I just
Matrix.
didn't use for that.
You could talk to my friend Stephen Milani, though. You guys could have a good, deep conversation about it.
Yeah. Boycott
Well, here's the
TV.
thing. If we're living in the Matrix, and it's like a giant Sims, like who the fuck is playing my character? Like, fuck, bro, you can't give me a fucking Ferrari at least? Like, shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, I think we all have like doppelgangers for sure. Like I've met mine. I've met my comedy doppelganger in New Orleans through Zoom.
No way.
So
No way.
she's a cool chick. We're gonna hang out. Yeah.
All right.
Some guy
She'll
some
go-
guy told me, he was like, you know who you look like? And I was like, no. And my beard was super long at the time. Like I had let it grow out fully.
Every single open micer.
Yeah. He goes, you look like fucking David Cross. And I was like, what?
Oh,
and then he
wow.
showed me a picture.
Oh,
and
I
was like,
kind of see
"Oh,
that.
shit."
I can
was
see
like,
that.
oh shit.
I
So
see
I was like,
that.
oh shit. And so then every time I
Now
see
you
him,
could just
he's
be as
like,
funny. Whew.
oh yeah. No, if I could,
Jeez.
definitely. If I get that funny and famous, then yeah,
You could
definitely
be on
D. We're not
Chipmunks,
gonna
the
have sex.
sequel 3,
Yeah.
the Squeakquel.
Squeakquel.
You got that thing you sent me the other day about the fecal transplants and alcoholism?
Oh yeah. I mean,
Oh,
we
what?
could- if you guys, I mean, essentially they've done it for other illnesses. If there was an illness that you guys had, but the treatment was to put someone else's poop in you, like not eat it,
How?
enema. They
Okay.
They also do shakes. Depends what you're
Oh
trying to treat.
no, not a shit shake.
Yeah. God damn it.
From someone,
Because-
no. No. All right, I should have just
It's for
logged the fuck
people
off.
that don't have,
Hey,
people that don't have the right bacteria in their gut. So what they do is
Isn't that a South Park episode?
it's probably based on this because they
Oh.
would make a shit shake, and obviously they would make it. I think they give
Yeah.
it to you through your nose, like a
damn.
tube. Because there's no way you're gonna gut that down, but it goes in there.
The
and
only thing I
bacteria
want up my
takes
nose
over.
is cocaine.
Well, that's what I was just gonna say that. Like, if they put it through your nose, like I've snorted cocaine before,
Mhm.
and you get the drip, so you
I was-
do taste it.
I was
That's
about to say,
worse.
Well,
No,
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 because
no,
it
they'll
goes.
put it-
slow,
They'll put it
just
through a
slow
straw.
shit drip.
A feeding
a slow
tube
shit
goes
drip.
in your nose into your stomach. So
Yeah,
Oh.
the feeding tube, you won't taste it.
so it'll just be it'll
Stick it
be
up my
uncomfortable.
ass.
Yeah, but it doesn't
Yeah,
go.
I've licked a girl's ass before. That's kind of taking right? A little bit. I mean, you
But
could
it's not
pretend
enough.
like it's not.
Unless
dirty.
she
That's not
hasn't,
enough.
unless she hasn't
open
wiped
it.
or something.
I was gonna say, how
Just
dirty is
open
her
it up.
butt,
You're
dude?
just like opening it up, like, hey, not enough.
Yeah, my shit days are over. I'm done. It's fucking gross.
Oh, speaking of shit days, this has to do with my Cleveland Browns. You know Odell Beckham?
No.
Yes.
He was a black guy that had blonde hair when he was
blonde,
on the Giants.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, now he's on the Browns. And you know the rapper Chief Keef?
No.
Yes.
Okay.
I
Yes.
have heard of him.
He's from Chicago. He's the reason they have that Chicago trap music is Chief Keef. Like he started that. So yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he's actually pretty good. But
Okay.
Chief Keef's baby mama was dating Odell Beckham, and Odell Beckham would ask for videos of her shitting and would ask to be shit on.
Okay.
Yep.
What?
Guys like that stuff. Guys like that.
Is that why he signed to the Browns?
Oh, fuck
He
you.
just liked the name. He just liked the name. Not dissing the team at all, but he just liked the name. He's like, the Browns. This is a match made in heaven.
Yeah.
What can Brown do for you?
You know, I'm going to Cleveland.
Why?
So do you want me to stop by the Browns headquarters or something and like get you a cup or a mug or sweatshirt? Take a
that'd be
picture in front of like the Browns.
That would be
Adele
fucking
might
amazing.
want you
Sure,
to give
no one
him a
will be
cup.
there.
Get him a mug, but it's like the dog head, like the dog. They have that's still their look, right? Like the dog
dog
face.
pound?
Are they?
Yeah.
Are there dog?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's what I used to see. I have one. Nick is the second Browns fan I've ever like talked to like
Met?
this or met. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Another guy I know in Stockton. He's a huge. I remember I'd seen his stuff and I was like, oh shit, you're a Browns fan, and he would trip out on me because I was a Packers fan at the time. I still am, but this is when I first met him. And you know, after Aaron Rodgers came, now you have all these people who are Packer fans, like whatever. But at the time, me and him
killed himself.
The Packers? No, they're still a football
Aaron
team.
Hernandez. Never mind. Never mind.
Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Hernandez. I could see why.
Yeah.
Oh, they both played football. You know.
Yeah, but one's hot, right? And one isn't.
Oh yeah. I would go kill someone. Yeah.
One's from Chico,
Guys,
man.
if you want to go
One's from
shoot someone?
Chico.
Okay, let's go. Not Aaron Hernandez.
No, Aaron
If that
Rodgers is from
motherfucker was
Chico.
anywhere within my vicinity, I would have got him. No, he wasn't near me, so it's fine.
He's
I
a
don't know what
ghost
Aaron Rodgers
now.
looks like.
You could go ghost hunting and look for him.
I don't.
You would have had to fight his
no.
prison boyfriend.
I was about to say he was gay, so he wouldn't want to.
Yeah, dude. I saw
He was
that.
not.
I saw that. Yes, he was. And he
Wait for
hated.
the
He
stay.
He wasn't.
Yes, they was, and they beat it out of him almost like he had to hide it and do all this, and like that documentary is crazy.
Yeah, the
I
documentary.
did watch it twice.
Well, on the documentary, they interview his, I guess, boyfriend.
It doesn't matter. People are curious when they're younger, and I just think that if Aaron Hernandez and I came in contact with each other, we would have had sex. Whether he was gay, straight, bi, whatever. Those are my beliefs, and I'm going to stick to that. So I don't care.
Those are your dreams. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, oh, who's this guy? Oh, he murdered someone? Oh, he looks good in jail? Oh, fuck. Yeah. All right. So
He suppresses his emotions to the point of angrily killing someone.
And the Patriots
best.
is like New England's in fucking Boston. Like, you know how many guys I can meet with accents? Yeah.
Oh,
Get over
Jesus.
here. How do they talk? What's the Boston accent?
They don't really say their R's.
I think of the movie Ted every time I think of Boston, like the accent.
Yeah. Or like Spencer Confidential on Netflix. That's a good one too.
Peter.
Yeah. Peter Griffin from Family Guy. Yeah, like that.
Oh,
that's my dream.
That
movie.
sure is sexy. That sure is sexy.
Peter.
Sure is sexy. It's sexier than shower sex.
The best was we had Dustin Wood on, and he was talking about hearing his Boston aunt and uncle have sex, and he was like, "Yeah, give me that baby batter."
Put it on my
I
chest,
love
that
that
baby
song.
batter. There you go.
You need to work on that a little bit more, and then
I do. I do.
All right,
Can you imagine
before the sun sets?
Can you imagine
I'm in a
if
beautiful place?
Can you imagine if fucking Boston guy fucked Fran Drescher? What that would sound
God.
like?
No, I don't.
Oh.
He said no. I don't
I
want.
don't think
I don't want.
Fran Drescher fucking anyone is inappropriate. Like I can't even do it. No. Sounds like a horse.
We gotta go because Danny D is gonna turn into a pumpkin apparently. Gabriel,
I just want to go watch the sunset with my friends and my drinks empty. So you know.
I see where your priorities are. Your drink.
Mhm.
Hello.
All
Tell
right.
your friends I said hi.
Of course I will.
All right, Gabriel, thank you for coming on. Everybody else, thank you for coming on. We'll see you next week.
Thanks, man.
Thanks for having me, guys. Be safe.
Late.
Bye, gang.